The economics of Pokemon. Pokemon has always had an economic system, or a stock value if you will. For those old enough to remember, having a holo Charizard in the late 90s or early 2000s was equivalent to wearing something like a Richard Mille as an adult. Everyone respected you. Socially, it was a sign of an elite level status. In those days, any collection of holographic cards that you have told a story of an elite level 8 to 16-year-old kid. However, long gone are the days of the economics of Pokemon being at a grassroots level, where exchange meant you traded for what you thought was cool, and the value that you prescribed to whatever Pokemon character that piqued your interest. Today, Pokemon has become a market cap all of its own, and it even rivals companies at the S&P level, and it's only picking up steam from here. For the millennials and Gen Zs who stepped away at a point and are looking up to see, hey, what the heck is going on with Pokemon now? And maybe you're even wondering what you missed, or even if you're a Gen X or a Boomer who can't believe how this phase or fad has lasted these past 30 years, I'm gonna tell you why it's about to be another 90 years of domination by Pokemon. Before we begin, thank you to all my subscribers. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So Pokemon has always had a fan base across mediums, whether it was the trading card game, the video games, which I personally started off with red and blue version, and honestly the first one I might have played was actually yellow version where the little Pikachu follows you around. However, in recent times, COVID was probably the trigger that catapulted Pokemon to a level at the astronomical figures that we see today. People at the time were either stuck at home or loss of a job and really needed somewhere to put all their pent-up frustration. And especially those without a job were looking for a new way to generate some revenue where the world was relatively closed down for business. Enter the Pokemon hobby. But for a lot of people, it was much more than a hobby. It was a way of life, to be the very best, if you will. And then somewhere along this path, you had celebrities entering this kind of hobby. Celebrities like Logan Paul, for example, who would end up buying a Charizard at a crazy price point, which really raised a lot of eyebrows for people and made them realize, hey, there might be something to this weird Pokemon character card game situation. And then you fast forward to today, which the current era is experiencing a renaissance, if you will. The artwork of the cards has completely changed and elevated the game of the TCG. Then there's the fandom, who has a lot of them around my age in their late 20s or 30s are getting back into it and are super excited for the same reasons as me. Then there's the new Pokemon characters, the hype surrounding the vibe around the hobby. And then of course you have the shoe scalpers who've destroyed the shoe game, who think they can jump into the Pokemon or TCG space and replicate the same results that they had there, which in my mind maybe is to destroy the hobby. I don't know. This year there was a stat that I read that showed Pokemon having a higher market cap than some of these S&P level companies, which I'll put that screenshot in the video. Not to mention apps like Collector and the Shiny app, which pretty much track your Pokemon collection or investments, as they say today, which these apps kind of just rivals a Robinhood just for the trading card game world. I myself have been enamored with this hobby in a way that I didn't see myself the last 5 years in it. I've been dealing with vendors, I've been dealing with people on Facebook Marketplace, going to Best Buys and Targets just to get something. This journey kind of led me down a path where I didn't think I would be in. I even started going to trading card game shows. I was able to talk to a lot of unique people, a lot of young people, a lot of people with very unique perspectives on where this space is, where it was, and possibly where it could be going. I had the privilege to interview a young vendor at one of these card shows in Miami, and I'm bringing it to share to you guys so that you guys can get a sense of how the youth feel about this hobby and where it may be going in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So check out this interview.
So I'm Trainers Market. I go by Antonio Jaime. I'm 19. I just started actually selling and vendoring about a year ago. And my business is basically just selling, trading with people, all these Pokémon TCG. I got sealed, I got slabs, I got singles. And I typically started doing this because of the fact that I was inspired by seeing a lot of people's large inventory, large collections. And every day I get to meet people that are looking for very niche cards that I don't see often. And it inspires me to look for those cards and find them for my own personal collection. And I just love meeting new people's like favorite Pokemon or favorite collection, favorite illustrator. Like I have my own favorite illustrator, Akira Gawa. And these things are what moved me to start doing this vendoring. Doing this, I honestly don't see myself stopping. I mean, I personally think like the biggest media franchise in the world is Pokemon. It's bigger than Disney, so I do see myself doing this for a long, long time. Hopefully making it into a bigger business, because these cards will only go up and up because art is beautiful and everybody loves Pokemon, everybody knows Pokemon. So I don't see this being something that will leave my life. I got Trainers Market right here, Trainers_Market. Make sure to follow and pass by any of the shows. Thank you.
All right, y'all, so as you can see, the weekend is definitely in full swing. See PSA in the back, got a PSA dealer. Lots of vendors still in there. It's Sunday, wrapping up the day. Lots of vendors still in there, lots of consumers in there, and you know, I had to definitely get something for myself. Destined Rivals, one of the best sets of 2025. I've been looking for them all over the place, got it for a really good price. But as you can see, the economics of not just Pokemon, but the TCG and collectible space is evolving. Are you gonna stay tuned to see where it gets into the future, or are you gonna fall off like the week?